I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Oh, I won't let you down. We could have the world to ourselves, going to a place that's far.
Hello friends. So I'm bringing the camera down just so you can't see my hair because it's a scene. I hope you are all doing well. It is Monday and I am going to try to do like a Vling break, a vlog spring break, because I have time this week to do it, and I'm gonna try to bring a vlog Monday through Friday every single day with recipes and decorating ideas and just good old life chats as well. So here is the kickoff of 5 straight vlogs, 5 days in a row. And before I get this one started, I actually want to jump back to something I recorded on Thursday because I had a really powerful moment at Orange Theory. So it is Thursday night and I'm grabbing my camera just to document the fact that on Thursday night at 10, well it's 10 o'clock now, but the class starts at 10:30. I am going to a 10:30 at night Orange Theory class, and it's 90 minutes long, so it goes from 10:30 to midnight, and it's a Thursday night, and I've worked a 13-hour day today. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't even know if I'll make it, but I'm gonna try. I will vlog when I get back, but then I will have to get to bed because I have to get up at 5 to be at work for Friday morning. Wish me luck.
I love it.
It is about 12:15 and I am back from the class at Orange Theory Fitness. And one thing I neglected to tell you is it was actually a benefit for one of the members of the Orange Theory that I go to that found out in February that she's battling leukemia. And as I worked out and didn't feel like doing it because it was so hard, I just kept thinking how lucky and how blessed I am to be there, because in an instant everything in your life can change. And sometimes we go about our days complaining about the most minor things and making big deals out of nothing and stressing over things that in the scheme of life are so ridiculously small. And when I didn't feel like I could run anymore or do anymore, I thought about Emily and what she's facing in her life, and how dare I not try harder or try to do better or push myself a little more because I'm so blessed to be able to do that. And it just really put things into perspective. And if you can, in a moment of stress and like self-pity and self-loathing, if you can disconnect from that moment and think about how incredibly fortunate you are and what other people are battling with, you can become grateful for your minor struggle, because in the scheme of things it is nothing. It was a tough class, but it was also, I think, one of the most emotional and impactful classes that I've experienced. And I don't know, I am going to wake up in a few hours, and the first thing I'm going to say when I wake up is thank you, because I'm really lucky, and I hope you think about that as well. So I thought we would focus on like one room a day, thinking really about Monday being the kitchen, because that's where most of my things have shifted a lot, and I'm really excited. I'm actually waiting for one more piece to get delivered for the kitchen, so why not start there? So we're going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing in there to make it feel a little bit different, and I'm really loving the vibe. Also today I have a recipe that I'm going to make from Ree Drummond. I'm really excited about it. I saw it online and it looked super simple and super great. So we're gonna make that tonight for dinner, and yeah, just see what else we get into today. But really excited about picking up this camera and giving you a vlog every single day this week. I am skipping Orange Theory right now because there were no times that really worked for me. Plus my friends and I signed up for a 10K in May, and I want to make sure I can run the 6 some point whatever miles. So I'm gonna go for a run, and I'll catch you when I get back. All right, I am going to go get myself cleaned up, and then I'm gonna chill out for a little bit and catch up on some YouTube. I have not watched YouTube in a while, so I know I have some videos to catch up on, and I'll share those with you. So I am totally snuggled up on the couch, just chilling and catching up. You all know how much I love Anna O'Brien at Glitter and Lasers. Her latest video is all about positivity, and it's just fabulous. She's fabulous. I just want her to be my best friend. I love her so much. Ugh. I'm gonna leave this video link down below. Everyone has to watch it. It's so good. She makes me so happy, and that is what everyone should look for in any of the content they consume, is that it just makes them happy and makes them better. All right, I'm gonna go back to watching. Showing you my go-to lunch lately. Oh my, that's loud. Don't you hate that when all of a sudden a commercial comes on and it's like insanely loud? It's so annoying. 4 Wassa crackers. And what I'm going to do first is I am just going to smear them with some regular hummus. And I'm just going to chop up this avocado. It is so overly ripe. Put a little bit of arugula on each one. Next we're going to add some cherry tomatoes to this. And I try to get 3 halves on each one. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a couple pieces of avocado. If I didn't have avocado, I would just drizzle this with some olive oil. Hi, Bubby. How is you? Long time no see. I'm just gonna grab like a handful of parsley, add like another herb, but totally not necessary. This is just me being all sorts of extra. Next, I'm going to take some Himalayan sea salt. I'm just gonna crack that over the top. Some fresh ground pepper on each one. And that's lunch. Doesn't that look amazing? Yum. Now I'm just making a dessert Wassa cracker. I have a little bit of almond butter, some banana. I'm just gonna throw the rest of that one in a Ziploc bag, and Steven can have it when he gets home from work. I also hate the ends of bananas. I don't know if any of you agree with me, but I never eat the end of a banana. Ugh. Then I'm going to just sprinkle on a little bit of cinnamon, or a lot of cinnamon. And lastly, a drizzle of honey. the mail is going, he is acting a fool. I find having something sweet at lunch really, really helps. Look at this. Bubby, looky. Looky. And this is what he'll do. He will run back and forth from the office. Hey. So, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I find having something sweet to go with my lunch that is also healthy really helps me with like sustaining the rest of the day until dinner without like any cravings. I'm gonna enjoy my little sweet treat and then we'll see if what I think was delivered in the mail actually came. Alrighty, so hopefully this is what I think it is. So what this is this beautiful herringbone gray and white mirror. I've been watching Nate Berkus and Jeremiah Brent's show nonstop, and I have redone so many things in the house based off of it. And one thing they said was adding mirrors into your kitchen make it feel less kitchen-y, open up the space. So I got this one and we're going to see how it works in the space, but I'm not going to tell you where I'm putting it yet because I want to see if it works first. So this is the mirror and it's an exact dupe for one that I found on West Elm that was like $400 and I think I got this one for like $130. I will leave the West Elm one linked below as well as this one. I told you I have been watching Nate and Jeremiah by Design on TLC like nonstop. Season 2 is starting soon, but I watched all of season 1 and it has totally inspired me to redesign and just look at rooms differently. And one thing it has made me want to incorporate more into our home are plants. Oh, I don't know. And then everything felt so functional and natural and I just loved it. So the first place I started implementing so many of the things I saw was in the kitchen. So I'm going to walk you through how I've added texture and plants and natural elements throughout our decor. So when you look at our kitchen, I'm just going to kind of give you the overview. As you can see, there's so much more happening. However, it doesn't feel cluttered, it feels so inviting, and I just love it. So one tip I've always told you is to put a non-traditional rug in your kitchen, automatically makes it feel more grounded, and always add, if you can, like a lamp or a softer light in the kitchen somewhere. I love incorporating it here along with all these layered cutting boards and my marble rolling pin, which I grab often. So I've taken things that I use on the daily and incorporated it into my design. This little glass bowl is just from Goodwill. And then I added these extra plants into the house. One is a Christmas cactus. I forget what this is, but look at the pots. I wanted to keep a really neutral tone. My local greenhouse had these. I think they're stunning. This candle's from West Elm. And then as always, I have my large cactus that I love. Then I moved the boost block onto the counter. I actually love having this here. It's like a great place just to prep on the go. I don't have to fuss with it. I like that it's getting all these little nicks from my knife. I just love having it out. I just move it over the sink, wipe it down when I need to. Clearly, you don't cut any meat on this. It is just for vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to getting it stained and weathered as it sits out. Next on the island, I really wanted to bring in a large plant. This one, they recommended as it being super great for indoors and really easy. Then all I added was a plastic dish to catch any excess water and put it in this basket from Home Goods for like 10 bucks. And then a little collection of mortar and pestles. But over here is the site that I love the most. So I added this mirror because at Nate and Jeremiah's house, they have this small mirror behind their stove, and it felt like it opened up the space, and I just love how this looks, and it really does just open the space. Then I added this natural element of this marble and a cutting board over here, and then I just have some glass jars with my fresh herbs in it. So I have my basil and my parsley. They'll keep for about the week just in this water, which is really nice. Set out my gold measuring cups. Invest in pretty measuring cups. Then they're right out there when you want to reach for them, but they also look so beautiful. Then over in this section, I have just this beautiful marble board from, well, Williams-Sonoma, a couple other cutting boards that I really use. They also are great serving platters when you have company. Just a bowl of fruit, and then this awesome cutting board that I also found at Target. In an episode, Jeremiah above the hood had layered in baskets, and I just thought it looked so great, and I had these baskets around the house, so I decided to incorporate them into my space. I also had that piece of driftwood, and it just feels so special. So those are just some easy ways to make your kitchen feel so cozy and so welcoming. I am thrilled with it. I don't know if I've ever been happier or my kitchen has felt more like me. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I just love how that mirror just reflects and throws back so much light, and it makes the kitchen feel even bigger than it already is. That's the kitchen. Those are my tips for in the kitchen now, but each day we're gonna travel to a different room. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna do some work in the dining room, decluttering it, making it feel really neutral and welcoming and warm and very natural. So I'm looking forward to working that out with you tomorrow. All right, I'm going to veg out a little bit more before Steven gets home. I'm just starting dinner and jamming out to some Beyonce. So all I've done so far is I chopped up 2 shallots. Ree Drummond's recipe used onion. Onion's a little too strong for me, so I just went with shallots because they're a little bit milder. And I have 2 cans of tomato sauce. One thing I need to recommend to you, I picked this up at Williams-Sonoma. It's called Rub Away, and it's just like a stainless steel bar of soap. And after you cut like onions or garlic, if you rub it in your hands like you would a bar of soap, it takes all the smell off your fingers. It's so, so great. So yeah, that's going to be the start of the sauce. So I'm just gonna get the onions and garlic cooking in some olive oil, and then we'll add the tomatoes once those are translucent and cooked down. I also want to show you my new brazier that Steven brought back from Dartmouth. On his way back, he stopped at a store and they had La Crusade there, and he bought me this new brazier. So that is what I'm going to make my sauce in. And then in here, I'm just starting my water to boil for my linguine. So that's what's going on. My onions are pretty translucent, so I'm just going to add those 2 large cans of tomato sauce. Beautiful. While those onions were going, I also shredded up some Parmesan cheese, and I'll probably use like a half, like split it in half. So I have some for Steven and I to put on top of ours, but also that half will go in the sauce. And we're just gonna bring this to a simmer for about 15 minutes. This made a lot more sauce than I thought. I wonder if I got too big of cans of sauce. Oh well, you can never have too much sauce, right? And then just to cut the acidity of the tomatoes, I am going to add some sugar.
They don't love you like I love you. It's the high from your latte.
Alexa, off.
This thing say, hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you.
So the sauce has been simmering. I just put it on its lowest setting. And what we're going to do is add a little less than a cup. So yeah, just a little less than a cup of cream to the sauce. And then I am going to go ahead and add that cheese. If you don't have a bench scraper, it's a must. All right, cheese is added. So I grabbed a lot of basil. And I know you all know this trick, but I'm just gonna lay all my leaves in each other. Once you get them all laid in, you just wanna roll it up, tight roll, and then you're just gonna slice it. Then you get like these beautiful ribbons of basil. We are just wrapping up dinner. How was it, babe?
It was very good.
You liked it? Did you like it?
None of it.
But you're not allowed any. So everyone, Steven is back from Dartmouth.
Thank God.
Oh, did you get him? All right, friends, so I am going to have some wine. Steven is going to give Bubba's a nightly walk, and then we are going to chill, and this is going to be the first day of a Vling break completed. So can't wait to get this live to you, and I will leave this video like I leave all of them. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and be kind. Kindness is free, give it to everyone. Until next time, bye-bye.